Welcome to Medica Nova Wellness Studio. I'm Dr. Angelika Koch with the educational videos about optimal health and the most innovative and holistic approach to your well-being. In this week's video, let's take a look at how you can heal eye strain or tired eyes or eye fatigue with natural and effective therapeutic tools, which is to be believed a problem for more people today than ever before. Now, why is this? With more time spent staring at the electronically lit screen like the mobile phone or the computer and less time resting our eyes, most of us experience eye strain. So enjoy this video. To stay updated with my ongoing videos, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, share and like it with your friends and families, and don't forget to click that bell as it notifies you every time I upload a new video. And thank you so much for your thumbs ups and likes as they support the growth of my channel. And lastly, I invite you to have a look at my website, medicanova.net, at the online academy, where you will find comprehensive certified home study online courses in homeopathy, mental health, health and wellness coaching, and so much more. So what is eye strain? Eye strain affects the muscles and the nerves of the eyes. It's also called astigmatism. And with eye strain, the tiny muscles and the nerves of the eyes become overworked, stressed, fatigued, and just tired. Unlike many other eye problems, eye strain can develop in all of us and with people with no medical or genetic history. So, needless to say, our teens are most affected because they spend hours in front of a screen. But you see symptoms like headaches, trouble focusing, pain in and around the eyes, and also a lot of irritability I've seen in patients, because they can't see what they want to see. So it makes you edgy. Eye strain tends to occur when there's a tiredness of the eyes for any reason. And this most of the time results mainly from constant reading over a period of time without taking any breaks. Reading fine print, really using your eye muscle for something detailed, using computers, mobile, tablets, watching TV for hours on end, even driving long distances. Next to reasons include maybe, be in an environment where it's a dim light or too bright light, or you're exposed to bright sunlight. Others already have dryness of their eyes, or an uncorrected refractive error, in this case stress and fatigue. But among all the factors that I mentioned here, the use of computers, mobiles, tablets for long periods of time really remain today the more common reasons for eye strain. The eye strain occurring from using these digital devices is now referred to a medical label. It's called computer vision syndrome, and it's actually quite sad that in today's world we have to create this label. It's man-made and it doesn't have to be, but here we are. Computer vision syndrome. There's more eye strain when we use computer or mobile phones as compared to reading a book. And this is because when we use a computer or mobile phone, the eye blinking is really decreased. And that's also one of the reasons people experience dryness in their eyes. Another reason could be also maybe the wrong position. Maybe you're too far away from an object or too close, or the wrong angles, right, required for proper eye focus. And make sure that you always have the right brightness adjusted to your needs. And the general symptoms are burning sensation in the eyes, maybe a feeling of heaviness, especially in the forehead, surrounding the eye sockets. Others experience headaches, behind the eyes or between the eyes. We call it ocular migraines. They tend to cause less pain than the aura migraines, but nevertheless, it's really affecting the quality of your life. Redness of the eyes, of course, is a sign of inflammation. irritation, and it can have this sort of glassiness sensation, and definitely a dryness coming up with that. Pain around the eyes tends to get worse as the day goes on, but usually subsides when you rest your eyes during the night. There can be difficulty concentration. I've seen that too. Experience brain fog maybe. In severe cases, we see visual acuity, blurred vision, double vision, and all of that. But the conventional treatment usually is, of course, you go to your eye doctor and he or she wants to find out the underlying reasons of your eye strain. Well, it's easy to say, well, close your eyes for 10 minutes and don't read your book, but maybe there's something else. Maybe there's refractor error, as I said, untreated nearsightedness or farsightedness going on. So, have an appointment with your eye doctor and get a professional opinion here. Maybe you squint a lot and you don't know where it's coming from, so it gets worse with age in general, but have a look, right? So if you're interested in a health consultation, either for yourself and your children, contact me at Medica Nova at health@medicanova.net. Medica Nova is my practice for integrated and educational medicine. We offer a unique blend of natural and cutting-edge therapeutic tools from homeopathy, iridology, sclerology, systemic herbology, advanced biofeedback, and health and wellness coaching, and so much more. Book your appointment today. Let's move on to our second part of this video, food for thought, the metaphysical meaning. Here I want to encourage you or invite you to look behind the story of your physical symptom. The eyes are the mirrors to our soul, and maybe there's something going on in your life which, apart from reading too much or using or straining your eyes, there's also a situation in your life where you feel like you don't want to look at certain things. The reason why I actually made this video was that currently I have experienced eye strain. I'm preparing for the last few weeks and for the next weeks to come for a national board exam. And it involves a lot of reading, a lot of sitting in front of the computer. But the feeling behind this is also an anxiety, the doubt and the fear and anxiety. I hope I pass, which again, doesn't help the eye strain. So I want you to really dig a little bit deeper here and see if there's something else you can control in your life and you can heal and have access to. I always refer to Jacques Martel references. And here he says, my eyes are the mirrors of my soul. They enable me to see outside and through them. I express all the emotions and feelings that I experience inside of me. According to their depth, it is possible to discover my relations with the outside world. The functioning of my eyes reflects the way I see life in my relation to it. I think it's a very important sentence. I like to repeat it again. It says the functioning of my eyes reflects the way I see life in my relation to it. They also represent the fact of seeing clearly in my own life and also inside of me. They reflect the look I cast on things. They indicate how information external to me is transmitted inside of me. If there is any interference, rejection, or resistance even in relation to the information in contact with my eyes, the latter react strongly. If I have difficulty seeing clearly in a situation, or if the truth seems hidden, my eyes cloud up. If I have difficulty with what I'm seeing, my understanding is poor and my eyes react. My eyes are affected if I experience any special difficulty in dealing with the truth, reality, or even the future. So each eye represents a special aspect of my being. So the left eye is an aspect, the right eye is an aspect. Let me take a look at this. The left eye represents the inner emotional and intuitive aspect, my feminine side, in my relation with my mother. It acts as my lookout, enabling me to keep watching out for anything that might constitute a danger and to react promptly. A difficulty in my left eye shows how attached I am to something or even someone. I feel distrust toward who I really am, and I may want to hide or even veil what I see. See, it's almost like the body is so beautiful. It creates this sensation and these symptoms in order to protect yourself, really. I feel that I can't control my emotions, which ask only to show themselves. On the other hand, the right eye deals rationally with the world and outside situations. It is the eye of recognition that enables me to fashion my identity. It refers to my masculine side and also my relationship with my father. If my right eye is afflicted with a certain ailment, it indicates that I must firmly anchor my roots and make contact with my own authority. See, total different energy here than the left side. I must be my own pillar. I no longer have to cling to someone and feel helpless. I find a way to take on my responsibilities and effective control over the direction of my life. So eye problems in general are an indication that there exists something that I refuse to see and that often brings into question my fundamental principles and my notions of justice. So red eye, for example, would express my inner fatigue from struggling against the emotions that I express. So it's not necessarily the outside cause, the reading too much, but it's also an inner fatigue from struggling against my own emotions that I express. You understand? So it's like the inner vision as well as the outer vision. So what would be the positive affirmation here? I accept to live in laughter and joy. I reinforce my structures by trusting my inner wisdom. Opening my third eye, which is the point between your eyes, or here right on the forehead, enables me to have an accurate vision of myself, things, people, and situation, and leads me to discernment. So you really boost the muscles of your inner vision by turning my look deep inside myself before directing it at the outer world. I thus find a new overall view and a new insight on the road of my existence. I often see it like, imagine you're an eagle and you soar over the landscape and you have a total overview of what's going on, even to the minutest detail on the ground. That's what you want to cultivate here. My gaze is true and without judgment. If you want to explore more about yourself, your wellness vision, what motivates you, and how to apply your strengths, qualities in achieving the very best of you, then contact Medica Nova Wellness Coaching at health@medicanova.net for your 3 months coaching program. I am coaching you to be well. Let's move on to the natural treatments. Well, needless to say, take a break from electronic devices, which is not easy, I know, but it would benefit your Eyestrain very well. Take a few breaks in between, from working on the computer, looking at your phone, reading or focusing on other near objects maybe. Take a time, right? Blink with your eyes. Refocus your eyes on something else. Look at a tree in between. Go out and go to the park and breathing some fresh air. Give your eyes a rest, right? Or even start doing some exercises, eye exercises, which are very beneficial here. You can find them on YouTube. They have a plethora of it, but one of them is called palming the eyes. So you put your palm on your eyes and just rest a little bit and alternate, or put your gaze up and down, or rotate your eyes, or left and right, right to left. Just like going to a gym and use your eyes muscles in the right way. Protect your eyes from sun, needless to say, because direct sunlight can put a strain on your eyes. Increase the amount of light in the room when reading. On the other hand, If your eyes are really exhausted, maybe get an audiobook rather than reading the book. Get enough sleep and rest, and really bring in a healthy diet, because that internally nourishes everything inside you as well as your eyes. In this case, I also would suggest some supplements, and one is called lutein and zeaxanthin. Another one, we're gonna bring in a lot of antioxidants like vitamin C, vitamin E, and especially vitamin A. Now, you get vitamin A a lot from foods which carry a lot of color, like carrots and all the berries and the citrus fruits, the sweet potatoes or the green beans, and all of the goodies, really good, organic and not processed food. I also want to suggest some omega-3 fatty acids, especially fish oil, which really helps your eyes. To finish up this video, I want to introduce some homeopathic remedies. I believe with the right healthy lifestyle changes and the use of indicated, well-selected homeopathic remedies, you will experience an amelioration of their eye strain symptoms quite fast, actually. Persons experiencing eye strain can benefit from homeopathic treatments tremendously. These remedies help in managing the symptoms of eye strain. We talked about the tiredness, the fatigue, the soreness of the eyes, the itchy eyes, maybe the burning sensation. Others have the dryness of the eyes, or even the watering of the eyes on a regular basis, next to the headaches, the lack of concentration, the blurry vision, and the sensitivity to light. So all the suggested homeopathic remedies here you are able to purchase in your local health food store or online, so it's not very complicated. I personally would choose a potency 30, which is the number behind the homeopathic name on your bottle. Maybe take it 2 to 3 times a day for 2 to 3 weeks and see if this makes a difference next to your eye exercises and just taking a break in between your chores. For more guidelines on how to take these remedies, I encourage you to contact my practice, Medica Nova, at health@medicanova.net, or consult your local homeopathy. So the first remedy in line I would choose is Ruta graveolens. It's really the top remedy for eye pain from eye strain. So the keynote here is the pain. It's not the blurry vision, it's the pain. And the persons need this remedy when they strain their eyes consistently, either too much reading or doing very fine work. Jewelries, for example, really need these remedies. They feel pain in and over the eyes, after the task. There can be blurry vision as well, but it's mainly the pain, and we have a heated sensation, burning or even watering of the eyes. Another attending symptoms is maybe the pressure, which is deep in the eyes, right? Which tells you, my God, you need a break. If the pain is not the keynote, but the headache is the keynote here from eye strain, the remedy is Natrum muriaticum. It's a wonderful remedy here. It may be attended with sensitivity to light, and the headache worsens from eye movement and reading. Persons also feel drawing pain or maybe stiffness in the muscles of the eyes when moving them. The eyes give out almost when reading and writing. It's like they don't function very well. And there can be itchiness in the eyes as well. As I said, burning sensation, look out for this, and watering of the eyes is very much connected to this remedy. But look out if you have headache with the eye strain, then Natrum muriaticum would be the right remedy. Another one, you won't get it in your health food store, but you can order it online, called Onosmodium 30. And here again we have the pain and the headache, right? So it's like a combination. So if Ruta wouldn't work, you maybe want to go into onosmodium, and you can take Ruta maybe for a week or two, and if that doesn't work, then switch to the other remedy. Again, it helps with aching feeling of tension, stiffness, strained sensation in the eyes, especially occurring after reading a small print. Next, it is very effective remedy for managing headaches that are associated with the eye strain. Mostly the pain, and that's another little tip here, is felt in the back of the head. Right? We call it more almost to the occiput, down to the neck, along with soreness and stiffness where it is required. On the other hand, if you just experience blurry vision from your eye strain, I would suggest phosphorus. Phosphorus is a beautiful remedy here, indicated for blurring of the vision that arise after reading, where this remedy is just great. Sometimes there seems to be also black spots before the eyes, and the complaints get worse from looking maybe at bright shiny objects. With eye pain, there can be stiffness, particularly on moving the eyes, but here think about the blurry vision and maybe the black spots as well. Sometimes there's heat in the eyes, but I would choose phosphorus, particularly with the blurry vision. Another remedy which you maybe have to order online is called Jaborandi 30. And here we have a lot of tiredness of the eyes with the sensation of burning. It's very specific. And there's a tiredness of the eyes from the slightest use where this remedy is required. So as soon as you use your eyes, you feel tired, right? The eyes just don't work very long along with that. And of course, that happens from exerting the vision and doing fine work, as I mentioned with other remedies as well. There can be headaches with it as well, and the smarting pain is felt in the eyes. So if you have tiredness plus the burning in the eyes, Jaborandi is a great remedy. When you had a cold or a flu, you know this feeling of sore, aching eyes, and here the remedy is Gelsemium. Right, some Gelsemium sempervirens 30. It's like they're droopy, they're heavy, they're very sore. When moving them, particularly, you feel like your eyeballs are all hurting. There's a heaviness in the eyes, bruised feeling maybe, and there can be double vision. Gelsemium would be a good remedy. Lastly, I want to bring in a remedy called Anika Montana. Most of the people who are familiar with homeopathic remedies know about Anika Montana. And that's really when you feel like sore, bruised feeling in the eyes. So it's not the double vision, it's not the headache. It's almost like you feel like as if an injury has happened to your eye, this kind of sore feeling. Particular tiredness, and there comes the watering from the eyes as well, like Natrium muriaticum. They also have this dull pain over the eyes. Another complaint that they have is this burning sensation in the eyes. And lastly, they may have a sensation of great weight and heaviness in their eyes. Anika Montana is a remedy for general shock and overexertion. Right? There can be maybe you have tight muscle and sore muscles after yoga exercise, or you were moving and lifting boxes all the time, or straining yourself. Or child falls from the swing and has a shock as well as a bruise on the body. Anika Montana is great. So basically the same principle applies to your eyes. If you overstrain the muscles over and over and over, that would be an exertion of the eyes muscles. So Anika Montana would be great. So you could start even with Anika Montana 30, or if you get here a 200, that would be great as well. Most of the health food stores carry a 200 potency, and I would do one tablet 2 to 3 times a day, maybe for a week, and then maybe follow it up with Ruta 30. Right? That would be a good combination here. Of course, homeopathy offers many more remedies for this particular symptom, like belladonna for the dry eyes, or spigelia, phosphoric acid, pulsatilla, natrium carbonicum here, and so on. But for the purpose of this video, I really want to keep the given information to the point, right, about eye strain and overexerted eyes rather than making it too complicated. So I hope that today's video gave you a lot of inspiration and a lot of tips how to meet this situation, and you can, there's no doubt about it. And if you have any questions about the suggested treatment protocols, on how to take these remedies, contact my practice Medica Nova at health@medicanova.net or my website medicanova.net. And again, don't forget to have a look at the online academy, where you will find certified home study online courses in homeopathy for the whole family, homeopathy applied during pregnancy, birth, and postnatal care, integrated mental health. You want to know about depression, anxiety, Alzheimer's, and all of that, or health and wellness coaching, or being and living quantum healing. So whatever, thrills your heart, you can find it there. So till next time, much love, take care.